Hello everyone. So in this particular video, we are going to discuss about joining in a SQL. Joining is a very much important interview question, and also it is a very much important from a work perspective. So you should know the joining concept. So in this video, we will first understand what is joining, and after that we will discuss about what are the types of joining we have, and then we will move for the practical parts. So what is joining? So joining generally we use to combine two or more table based on a common column. For taking example, suppose you have a two table, or you can take an example of a multiple table. Suppose this is my table 2 and this is my table 3. This is the two table I have. Now my requirement is like I want to get few columns from this table, and I need few column from this table. So in this case what I had to do, I had to combine these two table, then only I can get few column from this table, few column from this table. So in this case what actually we use a joining concept. Now if you have to combine these two table, there should be a common identifier. Or common column in this two table. If suppose here we have a department ID, and here also we have a department ID, in this table also we have a department ID, means there should be some common identifier or common column should be there, then only we can perform a joining. So that is the thing we have to remember. So what is joining? Joining generally we use to combine two or more table based on a common column. Now we have a different types of a joining. One is the inner join, second is the left join, third is the right join, fourth is the full outer join. Let's discuss one by one. Now let's discuss about the inner join. So whenever we will perform a inner join, it will return only the matching rows from both the table. Let's take one example. Suppose I have two table. This is a employee table and this is a department table. Now what actually I want, few column I want from this table. You can see the name, employee ID, department ID and the salary. This I want from this table, and also I need the department name detail that is available in a second table. So if we had to get the few column from this table and few column from another table, we use a joining concept. Now the second thing, we should have a common identifier. So you can see here also we have a department ID, here also we have a department ID, means based on the department ID, based on the common column, we can do a joining concept. Now joining is clear, right? Now we are performing a inner join. So what actually you have to remember, whenever you will perform a inner join, in this case what will happen, you will get only the common rows which is present in the both the table. So we are performing joining based on the department ID, right? So you have to see these two department ID. So whatever will be the common in between the two table, that records only you will get. So you can see the first department ID is 1. It is present here, department ID, means this record we will get. We will get this record. And what is the department and human resource? So this record we will get. Now this blob, this department ID2 is present into this table also, right? This is also present, means I will get the this record also. Now in this table you can see for Charlie we have a department ID 5, but department ID 5 is not present into this table. So in this case what will happen, we will not get any record. For David, department ID 4, it is present into this table or not? It is not present into this table. So whenever you will perform a inner join, in this case what will happen, whatever will be the matching rows between the two table, that records only you will get. So you can see 1 2 is present here, 1 2 is present here, so only these two records I will get. So whenever you will perform a inner join, only the common records between the two table you will get. That is the thing you have to remember. Now let's move to the left join. In the case of the left join, what will happen, it will return all rows from the left table and the matching rows from the right table. By the name itself, the left join means it will give you the all the rows from a left table and the matching rows from the right table. What does it mean? Let's take with example. So suppose I have this two table. Now I have to perform a left join. I have this two table. One is the employee table, one is the department table, and this is the output I want. Based on the department ID, I will join. Now when I will perform a left join, in this case what will happen, I will get all those record from the left table. So this is my first table, right? First table means left table. This is my second table, right? Second table means right table. Now when I will perform a left join, I will get all those records from a left table. Means these are the records we have in the this table, right? So I'll get all those records. Now only the matching records I will get from this table. So what I want from the second table, I want only the department name. So you can see department ID 1. What is the department name? Human resource. What is department ID? It is also present in the second table, that is a finance. Department ID 5. Department ID 5 is present only here. It is not present here. So in this case, department name will be the null. Department ID 4. It is not present here. In this case, what will happen? In this case also, I will get the null value. So what generally happens in the case of the left gen, you will get all those records from the left table, but whatever the matching records is available in the right table, that records only you will get, other values will become a null. So that is the thing you have to remember. So that is a left join. Now third is the right join. So by the name itself, right join, you can see it will return all the rows from a right table and the matching rows from a left table. Now let's do a right join and let's understand in the case of the right join what will happen. So this is the output I want. So in the case of the right join, what will happen? You will get all those records from the right table. So this is the department name, right? So I will get all those records from this table. Now only the matching records you will get from the left table. So ID 1, this is present here, means this record I will get. You can see ID Bob ID 2, this is present here and this is present here, this records I will get. Now for ID 3, this department name is IT, right? When we will perform a right join, this is not present in the left table. So in this case, what will happen? This value will become a null. This will become a null. So always remember, whenever you will perform a right join, all the records you will get from the right table and only the matching records which is common between the two tables that you will get from the left table. Now let's understand about the full join. In the case of the full join, what will happen? Full join, it will return all the row where there is a match in either table with null or non-matching rows. So in the case of the full join, what will happen? In the case of the full join, whenever you will perform full join, what will happen? In the case of the full join, we will get all the records from both the table. For taking example, this is my left table. So this record, all the records I will get. This is my right table, right? So these records also we will get. Let's see how. So whenever we'll perform a full join, first it will check whether a department ID 1, this department ID 1 is present here or not. Yeah, it is present. So this records I will get, human resource. Now the second is like department ID 2, whether it is present here or not. Yes, it is present. So this records also I will get, finance. This is department ID 5, it is present here or not. It is not present. So in this case, what will happen? I will get the null records. This department ID 4 is present both the table. No, it's not present. So I will get the null. And also this department name IT, right? This is only present in the right table. So this also will get, and this value will become a null. Null. This also will become null. Null. So in this case, what is happening? We are getting all the records from both the table and only the matching records, whatever we have, for that we will get the value. Otherwise, other value will become a null. So you can say this all the value was present in the first table and only the matching rows is this two. So for this we got a value and this become a null. This department name IT was present only in the second table, but it was not there into the left table. So this all the value became null. So let's do a practical. So what actually I'm going to do, I'm going to create a two table. So this is the employee table, create table, table name, and this is the one. Let me first create a table. Let me execute. So this is going to create one employee table. Now we have to insert few value. So I will try to insert this. So the value will be inserted under this employee table. Now I will create one more table, that is a department table. This is a department table and I will try to insert few value here. So this also got inserted. Now if I'll show you the two table, this is my first table, employee table. Select tab from employee. You can see we have a name, employee ID, department ID and the salary. And we have a department table. In the department table we have a department ID and a department name. Now in the both the table, if you will see, right, um, in the both the table, if you'll see, we have a department ID which is common, which we can uh, do for the joining. Now let's see how actually we can write a query for the inner join. When we say inner join, it means the record which is common between both the table, right? That only we get. So first we have to find out which is the common name between the two table, which is the common column between the two table. So if I show you, in employee we have a department ID, and in the departments table also, if you can see, we have a department ID. So based on this actually we can do a join. So how to write a joining query? So it's very simple. What you have to write: select star from table. Generally we write it select star from first table. What is the first table? My first table is employees, so I will write select star from employees. After that we have to perform inner join. So what you have to write: inner join. What is the second table? Second table is departments. So I'll write a department. Select star from table. I'm doing a inner join. What is the second table name? Second table is departments. Based on what actually you want to do a join. So I want to do a join based on the, in employees table we have a department ID. In a employees table I have a department ID that I want to join with the, in a departments table. In the departments table I have a department ID. Department ID means this is the column, right? So what I'm writing, select star from table, I'm joining this first table with the second table. So select star from table first, inner join with the second table, and based on which particular column you want to join, what is the common column. So in employee table we have a department ID that is equal to the departments table we have a department ID. Now let me try to execute. Select this, run this. Now you can see you are getting only the two records. You are getting only the two records. Why? Because in inner join, whatever the record which is common. So we are joining based on the department ID, right? So you can see only 1 and 2. This department ID in the first table and in the second table 1 and 2 both are common. Means whatever the common record which is present in both the table, right, that only you will get. So you can see ID 1 and 2, department ID 1 and 2 is present in both the table, that's why you are getting. So inner join means whatever the record which is present in the both the table, that you will get. So department ID 1 and 2, that is present in both the table, so that's why only two records we are getting. So this is the inner join. Now if you have to do the same query, if you have to write the same query for the left join, right, it's very simple. What you have to write: select star from table. Instead of inner join, you just have to write the left join. Select star from table, left join, department, based on the which particular key you want to do a join. In employee table we have a department ID, and a second table we have a department ID based on that. Now if I'll execute this, now here what we will get, you will get all the record from a left table. What is your left table? So this is the table we have written first, right? So this is a left table. So you can see in a left table we have four records, right? So all the four records we can see. Now we are joining with the second table, department tables. But in a departments table we do not have all the records. We do not have all the records. We only have a ID 1 and the 2. So what is happening? The whatever is not matching, right, that is coming as a null. This value is coming as a null. So ID 1 and 2, that is present in the both the tables, so all the record we can see here. But for ID for the ID 5 and ID 4, right, there is no record present in the second table, that's why it is coming as a null. So this is a left join behavior. Now for the right join, what we have to do? In a right join it is simple only. Instead of left, what you have to write, you just have to write a right join. Now if I'll execute this, what you will get? So you can see now we are, when we are saying a right join, right, select star from table, right join department. What is the right table here? Department is the right table, right? Now in a department I will get all the record from a right table. So this is my right table, right? If I'll show you in a departments table also, in a departments I have a total 3 records. So when I'm doing a right join here, I will get all the record from right table. So you can see these are the record from the right table, right? All the records I will get. Now we are doing a joining with the employee table, right? Based on the department ID. So whatever the common department ID, right, which is present in the lab table, that record only you will get. So this is the common department ID which is matching, right? Which is matching. That's why you are getting the record for this. But for ID department ID 3 is not present in a lab table. That's why it is coming as a null. So whatever is matching, that only you will get from a lab table, and whatever is not matching, right, that record you will get as a null. So that is a right join. Now coming to the full join, syntax is very simple. What you have to write? Select star from employee, full join, and if you'll execute this, you can see I am getting all the records from a left table also and all the records from a right table also, and whatever is not matching, that is coming as a null. So that is a full join. You will get all the record. So syntax wise it's very simple. Select star from table, and whatever the join you want to perform, that you have to join, and second table name, and based on which particular key you want to join, that you have to write. Now suppose in both the tables, suppose employee ID is common. So what you have to write, employees dot employee ID equal to the second table dot employee ID. So whatever will be the common, right, that only you have to write. So I hope you got the idea about the join. Please do practice. This is an important topic.